I saw that clip of you. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Where'd you meet this girl?
I went to a very nice ladies' hotel.
That was a fun time.
Dude, I was crying, dude. It's so...
Let's do it.
All right, I do not know her last name, but give it up for the very beautiful Celia!
Is that her?
What did you say your name was?
I called her Celia.
Celia, welcome. You want to do a minute?
My name is Cynthia.
And I had no idea. I picked it up until like 2 hours after.
Oh, really?
Someone came up to me and there was like, that Celia thing was genius. And I was like, thanks. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, boys.
God damn it.
Are we going?
Everything's recording. We got audio yet?
We're good over here.
Audio's been rolling.
Audio's been rolling.
This guy's been going. That guy's going. Making sure this is
Yeah, we can. Well, it'll sync in post. You don't even have to clap. TBH.
Yep, and we're good to go. If you
We're
guys
good?
want-
Yay.
I think that messes it up when you clap a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
I'm
supposed
gonna be
to.
in the Harry Potter room.
Yeah,
so-
go in the
Hey.
Harry
Okay.
Potter room, Jake. It's really Wizard of Oz.
I miss you.
Miss you, Jake.
Can you put your head in through just every now and again?
Yeah.
Every 15, just go.
Let's go.
Oh, there he is.
There he
Yay.
is. There he is. I missed him. I missed him. I missed him real bad.
Dude, ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Rough Week Podcast. Texas edition.
Texas edition. We're
Texas.
out Texas way.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, brother. Let's go, dude.
Let's go, Heath.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Heath.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want to see your little ass go crazy.
You should have like little pistols that you shoot up in the air.
Yeah, 22.
I keep them at the house. You know?
yeah, legally. Legally, you gotta keep. Well, I think you can just have a gun anywhere here, can't you?
Yeah, you can, but I just prefer to have them
Yeah.
in my mouth. You know?
Suckle on them like a damn lollipop.
That's where they're safe.
No kids can get it there. No kids near my mouth, please. Oh, he's playing with his guns again.
Just being quirky.
Just that's Heath. That's silly Heath.
Yeah,
That's the silly Heath.
when Heath
I've
gets
come to know and love.
goofy, dude, he just puts
Dude, he's being a real goofy goober,
Yeah.
putting a gun in his own mouth.
Yeah, real whack-a-mole.
Dude, he's a silly goose.
I don't know. He's just, born that way.
Well, how you doing, Keith? Thanks for coming on.
I'm doing good.
Just call him
Thank
Keith.
you, Christopher.
Did I say
appreciate it.
Christopher.
Yeah.
Did I say Keith?
You said
Yeah, you
Keith.
said Keith.
We'll edit that out.
Okay,
Leave it in.
Cut.
Wait, well, hold on.
Cut.
Leave it in,
Cut.
dude.
Well, how you doing,
Just
Heath?
refresh.
How's it going, dude?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, sorry I called you Keith.
It's okay. I won't
feel
forget
guilty.
it ever.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
sorry. Does that happen a lot to you?
It happens a lot, but
Oh,
I would expect
shit.
better from
Well,
you.
it was a slip of the tongue. It
I would
wasn't. I
expect-
know your name is
Sure,
Heath.
sure.
It's pretty disrespectful.
It's
dude.
not
Yeah,
disrespectful.
that's- thank you.
Shoot his ass, dude.
God.
No,
Let's
dude.
go to my house real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, you guys. We're all being so nice to each other. 2 minutes.
I don't know. I
ago.
feel tension now.
Well,
There's
since
tension.
you called him Keith, you kind of ruined it.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm real
Thank
sorry.
you.
Dude, invite
I
this guy
accept
to
your
your house,
apology.
make him a nice dinner, sit him down in front of the TV, put
Yeah.
on some Malcolm in the Middle.
That would be
yeah,
good.
Yeah, you've been watching Malcolm in the Middle. all
Yeah,
over.
that's a good
Disaster.
show.
I was saying I would like to have sex with the mom, and you disagreed with me.
Hmm She's scary.
Yeah, I kind of like that, dude.
She's really scary. She reminds me of my mom. That's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
She kind of mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, she could be. She'd be really sweet for like 6 months because she just holds it in, and then
Oh,
she just snaps.
Oh,
My
yeah.
dad's like that, dude.
Mhm.
It's like the Hulk. It's terrifying.
When
Yeah.
it comes out.
Oh. Yeah,
He's
because
like
my
the
mom
devil.
just screams 24/7, so you get numb to it, and then
Right.
then she really loses your respect. You don't take her seriously.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, she's yelling again.
Yeah, right, it
Well,
doesn't
my
mean
dad would get
anything.
mad. I'm like,
Oh,
fucked
no.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Damn, dude.
yeah, my mom was kind of day-to-day discipline, and then my dad was like he's calling in the artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when fucking Pops is on the case. He's gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat my ass.
What would happen when she'd freak out? You spanked?
She did occasional spankings. I
Spankings?
never got too many of those. After like I turned 12, it just kind of like fizzled out. You
Yeah.
know, a new era. A new era where you're gonna hit your children.
Yeah.
But she would just get like really like mad.
Start
She
screaming.
didn't see you. She didn't see you. Just...
verbal, like you suck, you know.
So funny, like you're like 17, your mom's like, you look pretty spankable to me.
Don't call him spankable.
You look ripe for a spanking.
Nah, I kind of like when he calls me spankable.
No.
Dude, he's spankable, dude. He's cute as hell, man.
yeah.
You're getting fucking lit up at the creek, dude. I saw you take 3 shots. I was like, he's
Oh my
gonna be-
god, yeah. When they offer free ones, why not?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to say no to a free one.
Mhm. And then they were having green tea. Have you guys ever had green tea shots?
Yeah, man.
That was my first time. It's like oaky. It's like
Yeah.
it's got a nice like
Yeah.
oaky sense. It makes you feel classy.
Yeah.
He's like a sommelier for all the shitty booze at the creek.
Irish car bomb. I believe that's whiskey inside of a Guinness.
Just starts gargling their green tea.
Spit it out into a bucket. Yes, I'll take that. Yes, for the
Bury your
table.
nose in a vodka Red Bull.
Notes of peanuts.
What a crazy note, dude. Peanut?
Dude, sommeliers find crazy stuff.
That's
in
true.
there.
They do. They drink a wine. They're like,
Nuts, trees, chocolate. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's,
bro, it's wine.
yeah.
Bro, that's grapes.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be like, bro, that's grapes.
Yeah. Funny thing is, that's just great.
That's just grapes. Shit.
we should go to a wine tasting
Yeah.
and like piss everyone off. You know?
Great,
let's,
dude.
let's tell them how stupid they
Yeah,
are.
we should go to a wine tasting and be like, Heath is the guy who knows. We
Yeah.
trust Heath. We refer to Heath on everything. We don't even drink the wine. We just let Heath have it all.
Try these grapes.
Man, these grapes. Oh!
Yeah, man.
That's a 1972 Merlot.
These grapes taste like shit. These
Yeah.
grapes, these are good grapes.
It tastes like you left these motherfuckers in a barrel. So, man. You left these shits out.
These grapes is fire.
These are old
Where the
ass-
grape juice at? I want that grape juice.
You're mixing it with grape soda.
Yeah. That would be so funny. Just go there and just ask for grape juice and grape soda.
I want my money back.
Just take a sip of like a 20-year-old Cabernet. Like, where the bubbles at?
Ain't no bubbles in this.
Just come in there
motherfucker.
already
this shit
fucked
been
up on wine.
unphisified.
Yeah, we should all be really drunk
Yeah,
when we show
yeah.
up.
And be pissed when they don't have grape juice.
We're all drunk off like those like handle jug
Yeah.
jug wines.
Oh, Carlo
Mhm.
Rossi. Dude.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Carlo
God.
Rossi, a couple cubes of ice.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
Where's the Bud Light? I want the
I
Bud
want some
Light.
BLs, dude. Our sommelier requests some BLs.
Dude, you're putting down those green tea shots, so I was like,
Yeah.
how long's Heath gonna be standing for? Man?
No, it wasn't long. Honestly, they went down better than I thought they would.
Yeah.
Though. Mhm. What's in a green tea shot?
I have no idea.
I actually don't know.
I have
I've
no
had
clue.
a ton of them.
Yeah, I feel like it's just mainly green tea.
Yeah.
That's what they put in mine. They just give me
Yeah,
green
they just
tea.
give you tea.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's taking shots.
I was
of
like, I'm
herbal
having
tea.
so much fun.
That's a, yeah, dude. That's nice.
Was it a bitch to get in bars and shit when you first turned 21?
Yeah, it still is sometimes. You
Yeah.
know, definitely on 6th Street, I don't have much problem anymore.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they know you.
They
Mhm.
know you're around.
But occasionally, like I know what to do now. Like if they look at it for too long, I'll just also like pull up other forms of identification.
Oh, you have multiple?
Yeah, I'll be like, here's my credit card. Here's my college picture
Oh,
from when I
wow.
was like 19.
Yeah.
I just have like more and more proof.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you in college?
I used to be. I
Yeah, you
dropped,
dropped out.
Mhm.
Nice, dude. When did you
Me
drop
too.
out?
Like after freshman year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So before comedy started popping off.
Yeah, it was right during COVID.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
And I
That's
was
a
just-
good time.
I was locked up in a dorm room, and I was like, "There's no goddamn bitches in this dorm room." Like, it sucks. Worst 30 grand I've ever spent.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
You
took a loan out?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Pandemic. He's just like, where's the fucking pussy?
Yeah.
I need pussy.
They're not in the bathroom.
I
I
checked
keep
everywhere.
I'm checking under the bed. I'm checking in the basements.
Jesus Christ.
You looked in every washer and dryer in the
Where'd you go
laundry.
to? Did you go to college in Alabama?
Yeah, UAB.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
nice.
nice.
Mhm, right in
University of
Birmingham.
Alabama, Birmingham.
Mhm.
Nice,
It was
dude.
a cool place, but it was right when you had to like
Yeah.
be seclusive from everyone.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Mhm.
I can't imagine. I feel lucky. I graduated 2018. I feel like I was close. Like I had so many friends in college during the pandemic. So it was fucking horrible.
I dropped out when there was no pandemic, dude. If there's a pandemic, I would have just walked off. Like,
Yeah, he just,
like
just
walking
walked
into
away.
the ocean. Like I would have just walked
You're
away.
just hitchhiking away.
Yeah,
from...
no, I would have literally just walked away. Like, this is a fucking
Yeah,
nightmare.
yeah, no, that's brutal. There's no partying. There's no fucking. Anything,
No, like it was just not like it was the same price that I would have paid, no pandemic, and I was just on my laptop in a dorm room for like
taking
9
online
months.
classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That blows.
Yeah, dude. I can't believe.
I want my money back.
Yeah, you
dude,
should.
give me my money. back.
Well, Mr. Joe Biden might have pardoned some of your loans, didn't he?
I just ignore it. I don't think.
Yeah, it's not real,
pardoned.
bro. It's not real.
It's just not there if I don't think about it.
Yeah, it's true.
Why'd you guys bring it up?
Dude,
Yeah, I just wanted to have you on and talk about student loans for a
Dude,
while.
you could have spun college a couple different ways. Though you could like convince people you're like a boy genius.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
have done Boy Genius.
Yeah, you could be like, I skipped
Yeah.
5 grades.
Just in Zoom.
Yeah.
At UAB, Boy Genius. You're like, I'm
I got
studying quantum physics. We're like, this is English 101. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
you're doing here. I'm majoring in quantum physics. I'm minoring in communications. That's
why
why
are you
I'm
in
here.
entry level cow milking class?
No, Birmingham's a major city. Don't say that.
I'm sorry, dude.
Come on,
What the
dude. He
fuck,
thinks
man? I'm
everywhere.
sorry. Are
He
you
thinks
kidding me?
everywhere in the South is like the
Yeah.
woods.
Yeehaw! We're not all like that. We're not all like
I
that.
do think everybody
okay?
down here is like a retarded redneck.
Wait, are you from? You said Coleman, right?
Yeah,
It's a
Coleman,
farming-
Alabama. Not
Is
really.
it rural?
Kind of like
Not
it's
really.
like a big city for
Yeah.
like small towns.
Okay, I got you. It's a big small town.
Mhm. It's like yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's
What-
like 2 WalMarts.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're proud of that.
Whoa.
We got 2 WalMarts.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's big.
I went to the place. Was it Bentonville? You ever go up there?
No,
It's the OG
we don't
Walmart.
travel.
Bentonville, Arkansas?
Bentonville, Arkansas. Yeah, first ever Walmart.
Wow.
I
Is it
saw it
cool?
with my own eyes. No, it just looks like a regular fucking Walmart,
Nice.
dude.
They
It's
didn't do
huge.
anything celebratory.
No,
for it?
nothing. It's just like, oh yeah, that's a Walmart.
I feel like each Walmart is special in its own way.
Yeah, it's true.
Mhm.
Do they have one around here?
Dude,
They have
that's
them in Austin, right?
Yeah, they have like 1 or 2, but like
It seems like there's
They're
not
just-
a lot.
they're like no one's proud of Walmart here. Everyone's has so much pride for HEB.
Yeah, they're way into
Yeah.
HEB.
They love it.
I
And
do love
Therefore,
HEB, though.
Walmart doesn't care about itself here. You know,
Yeah,
you go to
true.
Walmart here, it's shitty because
There's
they
no
know they're
pride.
shitty.
I don't get what makes HEB different than just a grocery store.
It's huge, dude. The
Mhm.
selection's crazy. It's like a
guess it is
giant
big.
Publix. It's
But
like a Publix.
It
every-
does
size of
have
a
like
warehouse.
15 options for
It doesn't.
everything.
Yeah, they have
Everything here is
everything,
big,
bro.
though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Everything here is huge.
yeah. Well, everything's bigger in
Yeah,
Texas.
everything's bigger in
Everything's
Texas.
bigger.
Well,
Am I right?
Luke, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yes.
so
Everything's bigger in
I
Texas.
think you're missing that point. I feel like you may have forgotten that everything's bigger in Texas.
There's bars that are like 6-story.
They're like
bars.
warehouses.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, I don't. The
Yeah.
multi-story
It's like a
bar,
half-court
I'm not
basketball
so
court in 'em.
keen on. I don't know what the point of this.
There's
Yeah.
some tiny bars in Texas, you
Yeah.
know? No one likes to talk about the tiny bars.
Are you defensive of
Yeah,
tiny bars?
It's like everybody forgets about the little guy. Huh?
Everyone's stomping on the little guy.
Everyone wants everything so big. What
Yeah,
happened to
dude.
small? What happened to compact? I like a
feel-
compact bar.
I feel like you like.
Yeah, I'm actually moving to Rhode Island soon.
Dude, mad respect to Rhode Island, dude. Nice,
No one
dude.
likes Rhode Island.
You gotta represent, dude. I feel like you could, like, you ever seen like it'll be like the 1900s and someone's like running for governor of like Oklahoma or something,
Mhm.
and they have like a midget with them. You ever see that?
No.
Have you never seen that? It's like it'll be that, and it's like that's like their fucking. It was crazy.
That's their campaign.
That was like their mascot. They're like,
vote for me. Look at this little guy.
Literally, dude.
That was it?
Yeah, it was like a weird like spectacle.
So funny, man. This little fucker loves me,
Like,
man.
yeah, dude.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
This little fucker loves me, man.
Literally.
Man, he won't stop following me around. That's how much he wants me to be mayor.
Yeah.
What the hell's your problem?
So
man?
I'm saying you could be that for Rhode Island.
Yeah. Hey, I'll hold your hand. I'll win your campaign.
Yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate
This guy
that.
walked the equivalent of 14 miles to get here. This guy fucking took a trick. Oh man, I can't. The bouncers pisses me off that they ever give you shit though, because it's like if you were really a young boy, you'd have to be such a scoundrel to try to just get into a bar.
Yeah,
dude,
like
I mean,
that
it'd
was
be
the thing. I
ridiculous.
would have never tried a fake ID when I was actually under 21.
Right,
Yeah, what
yeah, right.
what
Mhm.
13-year-old has the balls to be like, let me in this fucking bar?
Yeah. and also,
my God,
if you're a
yeah.
fucking bouncer, you should be trained to know the difference between a fake and a real ID.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's
That's
also
another
like
thing that's
such
really
lack of
frustrating.
critical thinking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, would a child do this?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's bouncers are retarded.
Hey, I'm just
Yeah,
here
they
at 2
are
in the
retarded.
morning.
Jake used to be
you
a
know?
bouncer.
Jake was
yeah.
a bouncer.
Jake used to be a bouncer, so I
Evidence
think
of
that says a
retarded.
Yeah,
lot.
Jake, where'd you go? I missed
Where'd Jake
Jake.
go? There he is.
There
There he is.
Jake.
He's about to bounce me out of his own house for being mean to him, dude. I've been giving him sass all day. I feel
Dude,
bad.
Jake's had enough of
Dude,
you,
he's had me
dude.
up to here.
Jake's had enough of you.
He's had me up to here.
You know what we should get
battling him
after
on-
this pod?
What?
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, that'd be nice,
Yeah.
dude. I'll double dip on Raising
Jake gets
Cane's.
another 610.
Give me- give me-
He's taking shots. Jake's getting
Dude,
it from all angles.
He's
dude.
screaming into a pillow back there. It's not that many. It's a combo meal they offer. No, I feel bad about that because he was rightly giving me some guff because we had a lot of equipment to carry into the house and I only brought in chicken tenders.
That's not the real guff. He has a more core
And it was
issue.
a big load, you know?
Yeah, it was a
because
big
of all
load,
those
dude.
tenders.
You're making it. You're kind of dialing it up a little bit.
What's that?
You're cushioning the blow.
Okay.
You're making it seem like it's about the tenders. and
No,
the
that was
camera
that
equipment.
was that
It's-
was one example of many. to be frank.
Jake's main issue has to do with your personality.
Yeah, yeah.
Just your soul.
Yeah.
Jake's got more
Essence.
I just
soul
kinda-
level
essence.
problems. than you.
Fundamentally rub him the wrong way in
Yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
contexts.
Yeah.
And the worst part is like I just pretend to be mad at Jake and he knows I'm kidding, but he also doesn't like it. Like, it's like a joke he doesn't enjoy.
It's
So
not
I get a
funny
perverse
anymore.
joy out of continuing to do it.
I can tell he's getting really mad because he's going, Christoph can never be wrong. Talking to himself. Never wrong. No, he's always right. Yeah. Seriously, pissed. You just gaslight
Yeah, I just
a man twice your size.
That's what I think part of it too is that he's so big that he could kill me.
Yeah.
He's so much bigger and stronger
You
than
feel
me
powerful.
that maybe I'm taking
It's like your inner desire to
Yeah.
just like get your ass kicked.
yeah, I'm living out. It's like a death wish.
Yeah, it's like a masochistic thing.
Yeah,
You
it's
get
almost
slapped around by the
masochistic.
big guy.
Yeah, I used to do kids didn't really bully me in high school, but they would always they would go to bully me, and then I just fully autism rage out at them.
Mhm.
And then yeah, literally, I'd be like, oh, fuck, like I'd be so mad that they're like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah, no, that kid's way scarier than
Yeah.
like a guy on your level.
because I was
if you're,
really sensitive, but I was sensitive and quick to anger.
yeah.
It's a crazy combo.
No, I could be a meanie sometimes in high school, but there was a couple kids that were like
You
weird
can't.
loner kids. I was like, never ever. will I
Yeah,
mess
you
Yeah.
can't.
I was like, how's it going, Matthew? Good to see you. So like they're a
Just
politician.
a
I'm like, great.
post Columbine world.
Yes. No, those are the scariest kids. They wield power.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to respect their
Yeah.
gravitas.
Yeah,
Do people
everyone
give
knew
you-
about Columbine at that point in
Yeah.
time.
Did people give you crap in high school and stuff?
I think like sometimes like just like name calling and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
but like
Nothing.
definitely everyone was out of that age.
They didn't
where,
hit
like,
you?
Yeah.
They didn't-
Yeah.
I never
no
got
one
my
was-
ass kicked.
That would be
Yeah.
fucked up if they kicked your ass. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
dude.
that'd be
Yeah,
fucking.
but there were barely any fights. If there was a fight, it was like a huge event.
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
like it almost never happened.
I feel like fights used to be so much more common.
hmm
I think
never saw I saw like 2-3 fights in all my high school.
we
years.
had
Yeah.
a good amount, but it was all dudes. It's just too much
Yeah,
testosterone in the
all
building.
boys is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can kind of, the teachers were mostly guys too. You can kind of get away with throwing
Yeah.
a couple shots and they would just yank you off each other. They would give you like detention, but they didn't take it as seriously as like some of my friends' schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I once was walking. It was during class, and I had to go somewhere in class. But while class was going on, in high school, I walked into the stairwell and I saw a couple, a boy and a girl, just beating the shit out of each other.
Some serious Florida shit.
It was crazy.
That's a Florida
They
school.
were, and it was not. It was close
Yeah.
Yeah.
because she was way bigger than him. She had
Well,
like
then
a
it's okay.
Yeah,
you
I know. And
so I'm
then
guessing he was black,
big-
she was white.
no, they were
Whoa!
they were both African American. Actually. But then, dude, the guy saw that I saw, and he said, "What you looking at?" And I said, "Oh, nothing, sir." And I just fucking got out of there.
Yeah,
But I was
that's
like,
so funny to get you. You're asking by your girlfriend. You're like wiping blood out of you. I
yeah,
was like,
literally.
point at a guy you know you could beat up. You're like, what's your problem?
Dude, it was crazy. I think
You
he was kind of letting her hit him, and he was kind of defending
Yeah.
himself. Was like the vibe.
Yeah, he
you
probably
know.
would have kicked her ass.
Probably she was wailing on him, and he was just kind of holding her back.
There were,
But she was fucking throwing like the biggest girl punches.
yeah,
Just like this, like outside down fist. It made no sense.
dude, guys would get some of the autistic nerds riled up at my school. They'd be like, they would just pick another autistic kind of nerdy kid, and they'd be like, Kevin was talking shit about you.
all wear
Kevin
orange
was
on the
talk-
same day.
Yeah. They'd be like, Kevin was talking shit about you in gym class, dude. He was talking so much shit, and he was like, what was he saying? They'd get really mad. What was he saying? And then he's like, he said you're a pussy and he'd kick your ass. He's like, oh, really? Is that what he thinks? Like, they would get really mad.
Oh my
And then
God,
we
dude.
would fight at this 7-Eleven that was around the corner from the school.
Oh,
I remember there were
no.
these two gangly kids that somehow got pitted off against each other. It was like
Cockfighting.
We were really cockfighting, dude.
You're throwing money
gosh,
beside him.
that's
Yeah, it's a
crazy.
true story. I remember, and there was these two kids, skinny, kind of gangly kids, and like when we heard there was going to be a fight at the 7-Eleven, like
Yeah.
200 kids would go. Like it was a big crowd
Wow.
around. Yeah, it was like gladiator shit. Everybody's just got full balls. You
Yeah.
can't even flirt.
Yeah.
You're freaking
Just
out.
full of cum.
Full of cum and angry. And
Yeah.
like, yeah. And I remember they were just sitting there, kind of like when you're watching a bad MMA fight and nobody's like chanting,
We
nobody's throwing a
started
punch.
booing him.
And like a kid got up behind each of them and just pushed them both forward.
Oh no,
Dude, they hit each other.
They
You ever
start
play with
kissing.
Beyblades?
Yeah,
They hit each other like
yeah.
Beyblades. They just started fucking. They were just swinging. No four, just swinging for the fences. It was real cockfighting. dude.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely super
That's
fucked
wild.
up and wrong.
Yeah, you can't do that. dude.
It was so entertaining.
Yeah.
though.
Maybe
The
that's probably
autistic-
safer than them teaming up.
The autistic cock. Oh, they team up.
If
We're all
they-
getting aired out.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. If they team
team
up,
up, they're
it's
gonna
game
open
over,
fire,
dude.
man.
Yeah. That's
If
So
they
you-
team up, they're gonna build a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
Blow
gonna
that
be
shit
there's
up.
smart
pipe
kids,
bombs.
yeah.
they're gonna get a couple pressure cookers.
They're gonna drone strike someone in the
Yeah.
gymnasium.
They're gonna get a box of nails and a couple pressure cookers.
That's good that nobody's giving you guff.
Yeah,
though,
I'm
dude.
glad no one
Mhm.
gave you shit. That's
Yeah.
nice. And maybe that anti-bullying stuff worked,
I don't know. I'd probably be funnier if someone punched me in the face.
You
once
think
or
so?
and then, yeah, I think it helps.
It's crazy that people were just bullying like easy targets back in the 60s.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Can you imagine just going to school and be like, hey, Gary's got Down syndrome. What an idiot.
Dude, I've noticed he's
Boom!
really.
Hey, how's Down syndrome doing, Jeff?
Well, if it ain't old stupid Jeff.
Yeah.
Say a compound sentence, asshole.
Hey, Richard, what's a preposition? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fucking idiot. 6 times 7, dumbass.
That actually does rule.
Yeah, that's
I kinda
pretty
wish
cool.
we could do
Just
that. That's pretty
quizzing
funny.
Let's bring it
Mentally
back,
challenged kids.
dude. Let's
Yeah.
bring it back.
Dude, swirlies, wedgies. They never saw him once.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's like back in the day. All the Mark Wahlberg stories you hear.
Yeah.
We've talked about this. Have you heard about Mark Wahlberg's racism?
No.
Dude, he was a psycho
he's a
racist in
sicko.
Boston when he was like 15. Dude, all
Jesus.
the stories are like, and then Wahlberg threw a rock at a group of Vietnamese people and
Yeah.
said, "Get out of my town!" Like fucking zipperheads.
There's something
And then,
crazy.
and then he modeled for Fruit and Loom.
Yeah.
And there's a sexy little boy.
Yeah, that was pre-cancel culture, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You
Back
What a
when
could beat up a
guys.
Chinese guy and then show off your cock on
Yeah.
on
I wish I grew
Uh,
up in the 90s.
What's that movie? Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. Yeah,
Boogie Nights.
you never got to see his piece though.
No, you do.
No, you
That's
don't.
the end of the movie.
Oh, you see his piece?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he pulls out his giant
I
cock.
blocked it out, dude. I'm not gay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
No, I
it's his
fucking,
favorite part.
I fucking took a mental image of that. I was like, I was taking snapshots.
What's the movie called again? What's
Boogie
Oh,
Nights
it sounds
is-
like a good movie. It actually is a good movie.
It's a fantastic film.
You
I
can't
love
call
it.
someone out for being
I've heard
gay.
good things about that cock. You know?
No, yeah, dude. I love that. Is that the scene with? I think it's with him and Burt Reynolds. That first, scene, it's so funny where it's Burt Reynolds and Mark Wahlberg in a truck. He's like, okay, it's $20 to watch me jack off.
Yeah.
$40 if you want to do it or something like that. He's like, no, what the hell?
Yeah.
He's like, that shit's gay.
How about when Burt Reynolds has like the proud father look when he's watching Mark Wahlberg fuck a woman on camera for the first time?
Yeah. He's like, very nice. And then there's like a montage of his success.
Yeah. Dirk Diggler, dude.
Yeah, John C. Reilly in that movie's awesome too.
He's great.
He's so funny.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's great.
Oh,
The
he's
scene
the
when
best.
he's chewing on the pencil eraser.
Yeah.
He loves Dirk Diggler.
He loves him
to
so
fuck Mark
much.
Wahlberg so badly.
Yeah, it's so good.
He wants this guy's gay and kind of autistic.
Yeah.
And he wants to fuck young Mark Wahlberg so badly
Yeah.
that he's talking to him and he just starts getting nervous and he starts chewing on a pencil eraser. Just trying to chew the gay out.
That was me watching that cock scene. Just noshing on a pencil.
Yeah, that's why I keep pencils around.
Just in case any hot guys come around. Nah, dude, I heard you're scoring with ladies now, dude.
I try.
Yeah?
Here we go.
Well, I saw that
Yeah.
clip of you. It's one of the funniest things I've
Dude,
ever
he
seen.
said
Yeah,
that
that
to
was
me.
a fun
He
time.
said
Dude,
that
I
to
was
me is so
crying,
funny.
dude. It's so funny.
What was her name? What did you say her name was?
I called her Celia.
Yeah, you got Celia.
Celia!
Yeah. And I had no idea I
Dude.
fucked it up until like 2 hours after
Oh,
the
really?
whole show was over.
Oh, were
yeah.
you banged up? Did
Yeah.
you get a little banged up?
Someone came up to me and there was like, that Celia thing was genius. And I was like, thanks. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's so funny.
Yeah, her real name was like something else.
Yeah, it was Cynthia.
nice.
Celia, Cynthia, tomato.
Same shit, dude. Yeah, it's
Dude.
so funny, dude.
That's so funny. Right after getting pussy, you just fully became a dog. You're like,
Yeah, you're
I don't know
fully a
this
dude.
bitch's
You're like, I
name.
don't. Hey, look, she don't know my name. I don't know hers. That rocks. No, that killed me, dude. That was in an arena, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that
mhm.
here?
Yeah, that was HEB.
Crazy, dude.
That's
That fucking rocks.
great, dude.
That's so sick. Because after I lost my virginity, that's how you want to do it. Dude.
Mhm.
You
It was
wanna
literally the
scream
day
it?
after.
So
in front of
sick, dude.
8,000 people.
Scream it. Can you imagine the first time you got pussy, you got to go to an arena and be like,
Yeah.
yes!
I think I came thinking about that moment. That's when I climaxed.
Yeah, you busted. And you were like, oh, Celia.
That's got to be an all-time virginity story.
That's dude. That's got to be
That's
yeah,
gotta
it was
be-
pretty cool.
literally
That's
goated,
all
dude.
time.
That's so sick.
You lost your virginity and then screamed
Screamed
it.
it?
To
Within
8,000 people
24
and
hours
got
later.
The,
It's
got
so
the chick's
awesome.
name wrong.
Dude, it's like that scene in Anchorman.
Yeah.
Do you remember in Anchor? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember when he finally gets to fuck Veronica and then he just screams it on the news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Veronica. And we made love. We made
love. She's like, what the fuck? Like, I wanted to scream it from the top of a mountain. No, that fucking rocks, dude.
That's great, dude.
Yeah, there's no way I could have done
You
that.
still seeing that later? Or was it just a
No.
one and done thing?
Yeah. One and done.
Come on,
There
dude.
we go.
Come on, dude.
Why am I even
You
asking?
think you're tying
dude?
Heath
Yeah.
down?
Why am I even asking?
Not for a moment, dude. You
I'm
can't
sorry.
tie a fucking king down.
Damn.
No fucking way. No, that rocks, dude. You had a good time though?
It was fun.
It was good?
Yeah,
Okay,
It was
good.
a good time.
Because mine was so awkward, dude.
I was drunk.
Yeah, it was definitely awkward.
Okay,
yeah.
fair. But you're glad it happened.
But it needed to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna have sweet love with a homeless man under a bridge. that night.
Were you
Just
dying?
I was, I knew that I had to do something big for HEB.
Yeah, true.
And all my fans were checking in on the V card.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna lose it.
Gosh, I can't imagine fucking. Yeah, that's tough,
That's
too.
so funny. Everybody else is like, "Oh, this HEB show. I really got to prep my bits." And you're like,
Yeah.
"I gotta get some pussy."
I need to get
Yeah.
pussy
I need to
before
fuck a
this.
lady.
I was gonna do whatever I had to do.
That's so fun
I
because
was gonna
people
make it
know
happen.
you. People already knew you from Kill Tony,
Mhm.
obviously, and they knew you were a virgin too.
Yeah, it was brought up like first bucket pull.
Oh
you
my
know?
goodness,
Okay.
that's
Mhm.
tough, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't want fucking any of my closest friends knowing.
yeah.
I got tormented for being
Yeah,
a virgin. by
because
my
I was
buddies.
21 as well when I got P word for the first time.
Well,
So-
I think it's like
What?
everyone's like, oh well, that makes sense when it comes to me.
Yeah,
know?
you do.
But
get a
yeah,
longer
no,
leash.
they said
Yeah.
the same to me, brother.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
actually.
no, dude. I was a fat ginger. Trust me, dude. It
That's
wasn't a fucking
actually-
easy street for me.
He just starts freaking out. You think you're the only one who had a heart?
Yeah, what?
Look at me! Oh, you're not as tall as somebody else.
Imagine me in a fat fucking clown-looking ginger. I had no beard.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
a good. Yeah, I think he's in the same boat as you. I would never expect Chris.
same boat, dude. You were fucking, you were doing well in comedy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
actually,
just got no pussy. And
that's
like,
a great dude. This is a hot take that's actually become a cold take, which
Yeah.
is that it's much easier for Heath to get pussy.
Oh,
than it
yeah,
was
no,
for
I have
21-year-old Chris.
no doubt in my mind.
Definitely,
No
dude.
doubt in my
That's a
fucking mind,
great
dude.
point.
It's night and day. There's no
You're
way.
an unknown fat ginger.
The switch
Yes,
was
I
wild.
had barely done comedy. I'd done comedy like 4 times when I
Yeah,
was 21.
yeah, the switch was wild. Like pre-Kill Tony to Kill Tony. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Now you-
ladies
now you
rolling
getting some
in.
ladies.
Well, it's still not that much,
Yeah.
but it's still crazy.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Like you're like, it's still crazy. It's like
Still
free.
fucking insane.
Yeah.
3 whole ladies, dude.
No, that's sick, dude. No,
Yeah.
just fucking ride that
Mhm.
wave, dude.
I was terrible with ladies before doing comedy, and then it was so much easier after doing comedy that I was
Mhm.
almost
It's a nice
pissed.
icebreaker.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's an unfair context to put it in because I would get pissed. Like, why was I so awkward with this for years?
Yeah,
But then you're like, I guess I wasn't getting off of a stage
where you just
they-
did well.
Yeah.
Even if you don't do that well, it's still kind of impressive.
Yeah, yeah. It's most people are just like accountants or whatever.
Yeah.
And like it's hard to meet people, so it is a natural
Yeah.
icebreaker.
No,
Mhm.
it's true. Especially like I think our generation, like we're the kind of the start of like not getting as much pussy and not doing as much shit. You know, not going to bars, not being fun and wherever. You know,
Yeah,
like don't they say that like millennials and Gen Z, like the pussy is just going down,
Yeah.
it's just sliding
I
down.
think
We
everyone's
all-
jacking it
we all
too.
have our
Everyone's
phones.
gooning. And
Not
edging.
anymore. Pornhub's gone.
Yeah,
Time to
that
get out
one-
there, guys.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
It's gone in Texas.
I heard that the other night. I was like, I can't believe that.
hmm
Yeah, I guess if you're on 5G, you
Now
can
I
still
just
get
go
it.
to a sketchy site, and now I'm gonna get hacked, and the
Yeah.
whole world's
You
gonna
ever go
probably
just
see
go
my
on Reddit?
penis. No, I've never gone on
Reddit
Reddit.
porn's the best. That's
Really?
that's what I make love to myself the most too.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't Twitter have porn now?
Twitter does have
Twitter has
porn.
great porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
There's
to,
options.
I
There's
stayed off.
options.
I have to stay off Reddit because I subscribe to these porn subreddits.
Yeah.
Really?
And then if I open Reddit to like look at something about my football, like the Bills,
Mhm.
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's just porn.
You gotta have
and then
different
you
accounts.
get sucked into a little porn thing. And
Oh,
you're like
yeah.
watching porn for
Well-
10 minutes. You're like, I'm not trying to watch porn right now. Get out
Yeah.
of my fucking face.
No, I have like
I wonder why all these sites I subscribe to show
see
up
a
on my
mock
feed.
draft.
Yeah.
It
What the
pisses
hell?
me off.
Because
big titty milfs. I don't want to see this.
I'm not in my right mind when I subscribe to them.
Yeah.
And then they
It's kinda-
come up and I get sucked in. I'm
No,
like, I'm trying to see mock drafts, dude. I'm trying to see this.
It's fucked up to mix it with other things like OnlyFans doing comedy now. That's
Mhm.
wild.
Yeah.
hmm
That's
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, but isn't it free? It's
for people to watch.
Yeah, I think their specials are free.
They're paying people a good chunk of change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They
no, that's
pay a
cool.
lot.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
pay some comics to fucking put out a
No, it
fucking
is
10-minute
neat,
thing,
but
yeah.
like it's funny to
that
think
they're
about
dipping
like
into comedy.
to like like hey, we want people to laugh when they're on their site, and then also we want them to come while they're
That's what I want,
and
dude.
cry.
That's what I want.
Can you believe that OnlyFans is paying better than like some legacy media? Like
Like
OnlyFans
Comedy
is like paying
Central?
better than Comedy Central. These
Yeah.
people should be ashamed of
I mean,
themselves.
what's gonna make more money though?
People-
Fucking titties or fucking South Park? Actually, it's probably pretty.
Dude, all friends of ours are like making more money from the online horror site
close.
than like this thing that we've known to be.
Dude, there was a guy
staple
who
in
used to
comedy
post
for
stand up
years.
on Pornhub.
Yeah,
I forget his name, but he
That's
used to
cool.
post his clips on Pornhub, dude.
kind of
That's
smart move.
outside the box.
It's pretty smart.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
just get a fucking just sell out a club with a bunch of horny dudes.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, that's who my demo is, dude.
Yeah.
horny guys.
Horny guys. I love horny dudes. That's who I love the most.
Do you get horny dudes? hitting you up?
Yeah, I do.
That's creepy.
It makes me giggle when it's
love
a
that
big old black guy.
Really?
Yeah, I've gotten like a couple of those.
Dude, you guys just shoot a Robin Big porn scene.
Some guy's name was like it was like Marquis. It was something like that.
Yeah.
It was Marquet. Maybe Marquet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he comes in my DMs. He's like, "You should let me suck your dick."
And you're like, no.
Maybe.
Dude, yeah, you could be like a real trickster figure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like,
you got a lot of options.
you got
dude.
a
The
like a
world's your oyster.
mischievous,
The
you know,
wor-
energy to you.
Sexual oyster.
It really is your sexual oyster, dude. You got a lot of options.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, you'd be a great way for a
It's
porn-
funny because like only guys of your demographic tell me that.
What? Cool, awesome guys.
But
Yeah,
just
exactly.
studs,
Yeah,
chads,
but
swag
oh,
lords,
so
chads.
many comics. Only comics.
Only
in
what
fact.
white dude comics.
Come up to me like, you gotta start an OnlyFans. Please start an OnlyFans. Please, I need you.
Fuck, I need it.
Everybody
your little
knows-
ass get pussy.
You make so much
knows-
money. Come on.
Well, you're like, yeah.
Dude, that's how like desperate comedians are for money. That's how broke everybody is. Everyone's like, Teeth, you gotta fuck ladies on camera. Do you know how many pedophiles would watch it? They'll love it, man. Everyone's gonna. There's a whole market out there for you.
Yeah, dude. I can't imagine. Are you getting pedo DMs, you think?
Yeah, I mean,
What?
I think
You
so.
gotta report them to the
They're like
fucking
so happy when they
authorities.
find me. I'm pretty sure that's like all the guys in my DMs.
Well, it's an all-time hack,
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude. Brazzers could
You're
give you
like,
a
thank
fat
God.
contract,
Life hack.
Because there's got to be. Think about all the creeps.
Yeah.
who can't watch CP.
Well, there's that guy
You're-
who's always fucking stepmoms, who kind of looks like a little boy.
yeah, but
He's
you,
like a brown guy.
dude, you'd put
I-
him out of business, dude.
Yeah, okay.
100%.
I'll just kick his ass.
Oh, you're talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
that, but he's like he looks like a weird little Martian. You
Yeah.
talking about that weird little guy?
Yeah, the weird little brown guy.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but he's always fucking milfs.
that's like a
Mhm.
totally different. That's not even like someone who's a creepy like CP guy.
Yeah.
That's like you're into something weird if you like that guy.
Yeah. You're probably so fucking weird.
Let's all shame that guy.
Probably so fucking weird as hell if you like that, dude. He's so fucking weird, bro. Dude, who even watches that crap? Who even watches it?
There's a lot of hacks, dude. You can get kids prices for stuff too.
Yeah,
You
usually.
ever do that at the movies?
No, when I was in Tampa, I went to Chili's, and the host, she offered me a kids menu, and then I ordered a margarita with getting a mac and cheese plate. They did not check my ID. That's wild. To offer me a kids menu and then be like, "We're gonna
Yeah,
get this
yeah.
kid fucked up."
That's sick.
Tampa school.
Yeah.
Here you go, sir. Here are your dino chicken nuggets and your tequila shot.
Chug.
That's a great combo.
Yeah, dude.
Tequila and dino nuggies.
It was fun.
That'd be fire.
You
was
just
a
got
good
like a
night.
24-ounce mug of beer. You're drawing on the mat with your
I'm
crayons.
coloring.
Drawing on the placemat with your
John
crayons.
Mulaney.
Yeah, dude. Damn. That's wild.
Yeah, dude. The world's your oyster, man.
The world's definitely your oyster. And
Mhm.
you should start an OnlyFans.
And you're what?
Started
What are you,
OnlyFans.
21?
Yeah.
You are young though.
Yeah.
Because I grew. Do you know Andy?
So young.
Supple and young. Nice. Smooth and young and nice.
So young.
Holy fuck. Oh, shit. What if the whole podcast was just me and Luke going, oh, fuck.
Oh, Heath,
Oh, God damn
The
it.
rest of this podcast
so
is
good to have you
Dude,
here.
I've been watching the Dan
I
Schneider
have been
doc
following
all
you for
day.
years.
Have you
Dan Schneider.
seen heard of this? The
No.
Nickelodeon documentary
No.
about the fucking
Oh yeah, I know of
Yeah.
him, but I haven't seen the documentary.
they put out a documentary on HBO. You're not gonna believe it. This guy was a real piece of crap.
Yeah. He was,
He was up to no good, this guy.
just fucking pissing me off.
Dude, that kind of stuff, dude, that kind of stuff drives me up a wall.
Sticks in my craw. Just absolutely.
Yeah, dude, it's real thorn in my side, that crap.
You would have gotten
Nothing
away
ruffled
with
my
it
feathers.
too.
Yeah, if it wasn't for this meddling kid.
If it
Yeah.
wasn't for all those meddling
That's
kids.
true.
Dan Schneider.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. Holy shit, that's so good. Dan Schneider.
That's somebody for every pedophile to react like that. I would have gotten away with it too. It wasn't for those stupid kids and their meddling parents.
No, dude, he was so nasty. They were like showing these old clips from like I don't know what show she was on, I forget, but the girl, the singer, that dated Mac Miller. What's her name?
Oh,
Ariana
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
Mhm.
They're showing these old clips of her like she's literally like putting her feet in the in her mouth and it's fucking disgusting, dude.
What?
I mean, this guy was a real sicko.
Yeah.
He-
Gross.
No.
But what was she wearing?
Yeah.
She could have had socks on.
No, she had no, dude. It was gnarly, dude. And
Frickin' BS.
there was a bunch of jizz jokes too. If you watch like old Amanda Bynes things, it'll just be fucking like Oh, I'm with like one.
What do you think all that slime is, dog?
Yeah, dude, literally.
That's a great point.
It's just Dan Schneider.
But it'd be like a
shit.
squirt of slime on someone's face, and it'd be like, ha 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 ha.
If you want to work here, you gotta get slimed.
How did they prove it was a cum joke though?
Because it would be like a guy who sneezes, and it would be like a viscous gray liquid on like a fucking person's face.
Wow.
It looked like cum.
You think Schneider and the boys were getting off to it?
Oh yeah, big time.
Wow.
Schneider and the Freaks, dude. Yeah,
Schneider
these-
and the Freak.
Schneider.
Schneider.
Schneider
and the Freak.
Schneider and the Freak, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna touch some keys.
Is he in jail, like prison now? Like,
no,
what?
I don't think so.
He should start a band.
Dan Schneider and the.
He's
the
actually
Freaks.
at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone this week.
Yeah,
I'm actually opening.
Yeah, I emailed him for a middle spot, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess he wanted Heath. But,
Schneider's got to go full stand up, dude. That's the path.
That's the path.
Yeah,
would,
dude.
He would fucking rule it.
He would crush it.
I
man.
mean, he was a comedy writer for a long time. Do you know what he did do that was actually, dude? He fucking hired women and just paid them half. Did you know about that?
So he's-
Power move.
bro.
Bro,
He's a
that
bro.
crazy?
She's a bro.
Dude, he hired 2 women and paid them half of a normal pay.
That is wild.
Totally illegal. Totally
They were
against.
twins. I mean, they were twins.
Yeah.
No, he hired them as a team.
Wait, you think I'm gonna get scammed? Come on, it's 2 of the same.
Dude, he did that, and then he had a meeting like the first day, and he was like, I'm gonna be honest, you guys, we like fielded these like scripts blindly. It shocked me that any women were on it. And he's just having this conversation to a boardroom or whatever, and then he's like, I just don't think any women are funny.
Wow.
Just said that to a group, and then challenged the women. He goes, name one funny woman.
Make me laugh.
Dude, literally. I was like, holy hell,
You're kind of
dude.
flipping me on this guy.
You're like, oh, he actually sounds like a fucking cool guy.
I'll tell you what. I
Does
was
he
not.
live in
I was
Texas?
that whole slime cum shot on the kids'
Yeah.
faces thing. Not cool with me.
Mhm.
But saying women are funny.
We're back, baby. We're so back. Nah, that was effed up, dude. That was freaking effed up.
He's like the Weinstein of
Of kids,
children.
which is somehow worse.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, not somehow. It's just worse.
But you could probably like do a picture book about Schneider when you
Yeah.
can't do one about Weinstein.
Yeah, a
Mhm.
picture book. What do you mean?
Yeah, like just and then he put the toes in his mouth, and there's like a cute little cartoon.
yeah. All this stuff
I
was all
mean,
kids oriented. It was,
Yeah.
It was kind of right in front of our faces. Like,
Oh, yeah.
if a 50-year-old guy was like, "All right, I got a plan," and you're like, "What's your plan?" You're like, "We're gonna get a bunch of kids, and we're gonna film them, and we're
Mhm.
gonna cover them in goo."
It
It shouldn't take you that long to be like,
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
cover him in fucking goo. Yeah,
"We're gonna just slime all over."
He's salivating.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want it to be green. That's I need it to be green. That's
We're
my
gonna make so
favorite.
much
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
You wouldn't want to watch it.
Oh shit.
I've always wondered what it would look like if it's green.
And they're like, Dan, I think you have a great idea.
Yeah.
We here at Viacom, we sign off on this fully. We fully sign off this at Viacom.
He's like calling the boss. Silverstein, you got to hear this one. You know Dan Schneider? Yeah, he wants to jizz green all over the kids' faces.
Genius.
Genius. Yeah,
Genius.
sounds hilarious.
Green cum on children. God.
I thought it couldn't get any funnier. No, that guy's a real pervert and a sicko, and it pisses me
Yeah, he
off.
sucks.
I'll tell you, we'll never have him on the podcast.
We'll never have him.
He'll
I
never
mean,
be on the
unless
podcast.
he emails or something.
Yeah,
But no, I mean,
he's got to have a good draw.
yeah. I mean, how many views would that even get? But
Probably get a lot. You
No.
probably get a lot of views.
it'd be
You
funny
gotta
to have
hype
like
it
a
up.
Mr. Beast ass like thumbnail
Yeah.
for it. Dan Schneider did what to
Yeah,
kids' feet?
yeah.
And it's him like, and then just like a shitty Photoshop foot in his mouth.
The real story.
Asking Dan Schneider, does age matter?
Kids hate this guy.
Schneider Heath combo.
And she like this.
Me in the corner, like.
Yeah, you got to be in the
Yeah, you're
thumbnail.
pissy in the corner.
Yeah, you give like a snarky look, like a little side eye.
This
He's like
guy.
We got Schneider like,
Why I oughta?
Yeah.
He's like just thriller hands, like.
Dude, we could do a great beast thumbnail. Okay, we got you, and
Yeah.
you're going like this.
Yeah.
And then we got you're tied up, and then he's got you on a lasso.
Oh, a lasso.
Like a cowboy.
Yeah.
He's wearing a cowboy hat. Cowboy Schneider.
Yeah, Cowboy Schneider.
I'd be down to work with him.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's do it.
Dude, yeah, no, it's so crazy. He was like trying to get Amanda Bynes like emancipated from her family. Like just like just like getting his little tricky pedo fingers like
You don't need them.
You should get rid of your parents. Just come live with me. You're like, holy fucking shit.
They're holding you back.
Yeah, they're weighing you down. You gotta get out of there. Yeah, no, that guy was a real bad guy, and I hope it was honestly stomach churning, some of the scenes. I was like, it was
Just bad
disgusting.
acting?
Yeah, just bad, terrible acting.
Who would you rather be around, Michael Jackson or Dan Schneider?
Jackson.
Definitely
He's
Jackson,
MJ.
dude.
Yeah, I felt like you were gonna say that. I felt.
Unreal.
What about
singer,
you?
unreal
What about you?
dancer.
I feel like
Schneider, I think you're
I don't know.
safer.
Yeah, pre like
seem to like
cancel,
little girls.
pre-canceled. You know, he could make you a star.
Yeah.
he could make you a star.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're just gonna hang around some fucking theme park for the
Yeah.
all day, and Michael spreading your
Okay,
asshole.
okay.
You know?
Let's not
He's like, "Ooh,
discourage
I'll dance for you."
a Neverland Ranch. Like that.
Yeah.
It's just some fucking theme park.
Six Flags would be way better. I'm just telling you.
That's a great point.
Yeah, it's just for bragging, right?
Yeah, one
To
guy
say
turns
you've
you into a
been to
famous
Neverland.
child, and the other one's just like, ride my tail to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come and
You
meet
wanna
my
ride on
monkey.
fairground?
Yeah.
You want some popcorn and hang out with my
Do
monkey?
you like parrots? We have pet parrots.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Say hi to the parrots.
I'll moonwalk for you if you show me your insides.
Just moonwalking past kids' assholes. That's him looking at them all. Dude, that guy's a real piece of shit, too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I like when they've
That's got to be the next evolution to Kill Tony. There's got to be a pedo guy.
Yeah.
Have a pedophile. Have a pedophile do a minute.
Yeah.
You tell me he doesn't do numbers,
Yeah.
dude? YouTube Shorts?
Yeah.
The guy's like,
Dude,
"Fuck the kid."
honestly, that might be the best thing for the show.
Have a pedophile on.
Just getting like inmates that are about to get like the death penalty. Give them a minute on Kill Tony.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This is open the floodgates.
He's like, man,
Open
you ever
the
try to
flood-
pick a last meal?
Yeah.
That's your last words on Kill Tony. That's
Man.
amazing.
You try to hang yourself with your bed
Oh
sheets so
my
the shit
God.
keeps slipping.
I'm gonna. That's genius.
That's-
So,
yeah,
like,
Guy on death row.
Death Row Kill
Pedophile.
Tony.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let him write a minute. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that would
Pedophile.
bring the show to
Yeah.
the next level.
You
Yeah,
wheel
I
him
know.
out like Hannibal Lecter.
How like
Yeah.
powerful that is, knowing
Yeah.
they're gonna be fucking dead on Tuesday.
No, it's
Oh,
great,
wow.
dude.
Crazy.
That would be great. Follow me on Instagram.
Right.
At I'm gonna die, Chris. At Last Meal Kev.
Yeah. Follow me at Bobby Zaps on Instagram.
I'm signed to Lethal Injection Records.
Yeah. Follow me at Ricky the Chairman.
Firing
on-
squads.
Yeah.
Quinn. I don't know. I ran out of steam.
No, I want the floodgates to open on Kill Tony. I think this is a good
Yeah.
idea. Just go full crazy.
Yeah.
Just go full crazy.
I was
That
thinking
There's
clip would
got to be
go
a guy who's been
so
like
viral.
living in the woods for like 10 years.
Oh yeah,
Just drag him
like
out
a
of there. dude.
hermit?
Yeah.
He's
100%.
like in handcuffs. He's like, hey guys, what's up?
Yeah,
You ever try to get out of handcuffs? I mean, come on.
Yeah, dude.
This is relatable.
That's what he should send some of the door guys. Find a fucking hermit in the woods,
Mhm.
dude.
You ever
Bring
try
him
to
back.
jack off in
go
your
scouting.
cell?
Yeah.
You ever try to make toilet wine?
Yeah.
And that's it tastes like shit.
You guys know when the government's been watching you, you can't get away from them.
Y'all ever have bees in your own head? Yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
You ever want to feel your own inside?
You ever write all over the walls of your house? You run out of room.
You ever gut a fish and get an erection?
You ever come when you whisper?
Oh, that rules, dude. Yeah, we should get like what's it called? Like manifesto type people.
Yo, yeah, that'd be great. Like a
Yeah.
Ted Kaczynski type
Yeah,
guy.
Ted Kaczynski type. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever send anthrax in the mail? Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
A guy who's like was gonna shoot up a mall.
Yes.
And then said,
And
you
then
just bring
right
him out, kill
before that,
Tony, and
his
just
name
go.
gets drawn.
Yeah.
Just, you got a minute to tell everybody what your plan
He's
is.
literally
Tell
screwing.
everybody what you think.
He's screwing on a silencer.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they call his name out of the bucket.
School shooter segment on
Dude,
Dude,
that'd be great.
Dude, get Kyle Rittenhouse to do a minute. You ever kill a skateboarder and a pedophile? Yeah, dude. People
Kyle
have
Rittenhouse minute. Oh my God, Madison Square Garden.
That'd be sick.
That would go crazy.
Uh-huh.
A Rittenhouse minute.
Dude, four
Dude.
doors, more whores, dude.
Comes up there with a water gun.
Yeah, dude. Did you see? I mean, he's really died down his hype. He's really not doing anything right now, as far as I know.
Yeah, he's
Rittenhouse.
washed.
He's just like going to college.
washed
He
up.
just goes to Clemson or something.
What a
And,
fucking-
I think
so
he goes
much
to A&M.
potential.
He goes. I think he goes to A&M, Texas A&M.
Interesting.
I
Pay a
could
visit.
be wrong about that, but he's like 90 minutes away at all times.
Podcast.
Calling the shooter.
Why don't we ever
Podcast.
hang out with that guy
I mean,
anymore?
he should, dude.
Right?
You don't think he would be welcomed into like Texas, like
Yeah.
or into Austin? I mean, it's just like, yeah, dude, come on by.
Nah,
Just
dude, I
hang.
mean, he would be getting booked.
Mhm.
Rittenhouse would get booked.
If I ever start a podcast, I want him to be my co-host.
Yeah,
Yeah.
permanent,
Yeah.
not a guest,
Uh-huh.
all the time.
All the time.
What would you call it? Heath and Kyle.
Yeah, getting fucked up. I get Rittenhouse fucked up.
Yeah, Just get shit faced with Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't even,
Shitty with
bro,
Ritty?
bro.
Get him to admit he likes pulling
Yeah,
the
yeah,
trigger.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
felt
come on,
Get
good,
him.
bro.
Hey, cameras are off. Hey, junior me. This is fun.
This
is fun. Come on.
This is a power. I felt so powerful.
I didn't come there for my city.
I just saw a bunch of people. I didn't even know what they were protesting.
Yeah. I got junior me to okay, this. I was even mad. Pretty good move.
Between me and you, I'm liberal. I'm liberal as fuck.
I voted for Obama.
I was even pissed off, dude. Yeah.
I voted for Joe Biden.
I just like how it felt. I just liked it.
God, I was rock hard.
He was a
Dude, I'm
pedophile? What
dude,
the fuck?
Yeah, I'm a fucking Bernie bro, dude. I was a pandemic. I was bored. Have some fun. Can't have fun anymore. Just fucking stay inside. Everybody gets to go outside and have fun. I can't have fun outside.
I was fucking bored.
Yeah, dude. I was freaking, dude,
I
so
was
long.
just so bored.
Yeah, man.
Chick-fil-A was closed.
Yeah, dude. I mean, shit. Yeah, he's not
He's a
doing
good guy.
anything though. But
a good guy.
You know, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, friend of the pod.
He texts us. He texts me.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I go, hey Kyle, how's it going? I
Have
made
you
this
had-
dumb sketch a while ago. People got so fucking mad at me
About what? Really?
about Rittenhouse. I made this dumb sketch. It was called Kyle's Mittenhouse.
That's so cute.
That's did they get mad at you because it's a terrible
no,
idea?
you didn't even listen to my idea.
Okay.
It's me. It's just me pitching this for a business loan, and I'm like, you get it.
That's the whole premise.
It's just me pitching a business loan to a banker, and I'm like, dude, what's blowing up in the news right now? Kyle Rittenhouse.
You know where I thought you were going with this? You know where I thought you were going with it?
What?
I thought you were like gonna like do him like with a gun, but
Yeah.
he can't shoot it.
Yeah,
that's
right.
right,
He's like, fuck.
It's actually to prevent gun violence.
Yes, to prevent
Everybody
gun violence,
wears
everyone
mittens.
wears mittens.
Yeah.
No, I had a thing like if you bring in an AR-15, you get a free pair of mittens. Like, shit like that. I go, what was it? It was like I don't remember, but
Like-
it did well.
People
It did
got
well.
peeved at you?
But they got mad at me for making fun of an American hero, Kyle Rittenhouse, dude. They're so mad at me. They're like, he's a fucking patriot.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, he's a fucking retarded 17-year-old boy who murdered people.
Well, murder's a strong.
Oh, whatever. He killed people
Yeah, dude.
for no reason, dude. He was bored and he just loved. He was a nerd. We can all agree he was a nerd.
Dude, that
Yeah.
guy was trying to do a kickflip on his head and he fucking took him out.
So what?
that
Pretty
little
cool.
Am I being outnumbered here? That
Yeah, dude.
I think Kyle Rittenhouse is a gay nerd. He was
Sorry,
a gay
man.
nerd.
I think he looks pretty. He's pretty cool.
No, dude, he was like an
Thank you,
ROTC
dude.
kid who took
I-
it 14 steps too far.
I bought a gun, after that.
Yeah, he inspired me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have any guns? Heath?
Defend
No.
my town.
You ever shot one?
I've shot some guns.
I
Yeah.
love shooting guns, dude. He's never shot a gun.
You've never shot a gun.
Never shot a gun, dude.
Whoa.
Kind of gay.
We
right?
gotta go
Mhm.
shooting. Let's go shooting
Let's
while
go
we're here.
shooting.
Let's go shooting. Dean
Mhm.
Stanfield has he could take you wild boar hunting in the middle of the
Yo.
night. He said you have to go in the middle of the night, and he was telling us like you
Dude,
go boar
we
hunting.
should go
Mhm,
do
mhm.
that.
With like
I fully wanna do
crossbows.
it.
With crossbows.
Crossbows,
Mhm. Or
really?
like just javelins. you
Yeah.
know, like,
Oh,
spears.
yeah,
I thought
spears
you
some
were
fucking hogs.
serious. You're just
I'm
spitballing here?
serious. I'm
No,
serious.
he's
Let's do it,
serious, dude.
Let's fucking
I
flip
know
our
you're
shirts
serious.
off.
I thought that he was.
in the middle of the night with some javelins. Oh,
Yeah, we all stomp around. We put tambourines on our ankles and we stomp around.
Dude, I'm gonna try to just go bare hands.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna beat the shit out of a bull.
Just choke it to
Fucking-
death.
Dude, I'm gonna throw a nice combo at one of those
Yeah.
boars.
You just rip out its lungs, eat it raw.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
taste boar blood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude.
Just split it open and drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, fucking coconut.
Crack it open and slurp them out.
Dude, speaking of boar blood, dude, there's gotta be
Okay.
there's gotta be a QAnon person who thinks that you just tapped into the adrenochrome.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a guy who's like, this guy found all the
Right.
adrenochrome.
Dude, you're like that
That's what a
billionaire.
drink- dude,
You're
I've
like
had-
that billionaire who's trying to stay young forever.
Yeah, dude.
No, I've had people be like, "Please let me test your genes." Like,
Yeah, dude.
please.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
because
do you
QAnon
have like
people-
a diagnosable thing, or do you just look young?
I just call it little boy disease.
LBD.
Yeah.
Do you
Nice,
like
dude.
Andy Milonakis?
I didn't even know who that was until
Yeah.
I saw people bring him up to me.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
so. I watched him growing up. He was so funny
He's
Yeah.
the greatest.
because he was a 33-year-old man, so he was like already a funny dude, but he
Yeah.
was like funny enough. He was a grown man funny.
Yeah.
You know, he had like 15 years to be funny, but he looked
Mhm.
like he was 13.
Yeah, but he
So he would
also
just
like
fuck
was
with people
so
in the street.
stupid.
Yeah.
His like not in a bad way. I mean like the dumbest comedy in the best way.
My favorite one is called Andy's Neighborhood. He just skips around an area of New York City and just pretends like he knows all the old people.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
goes- he just skips along and he goes, Mr. Kaputnik, thank you for the fish stew. And the old cuts an old man. He's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Or when he's
Who are you?
the Chinese guy.
Oh, the Chinese food delivery is amazing.
yeah, it's the greatest. He orders Chinese and he ties himself to a chair.
Yeah.
And he's like, have you seen that?
No, I
And
And he's
haven't.
like, you can put it right
He's like,
there.
bring it in. And the guy comes in, he's tied to a chair and he's got peanut butter all over his face.
Yeah,
And he goes,
yeah,
can
yeah.
you do me a favor? And he's got there's a spoon in the jar and he goes, can you just put a little bit right here? Peanut butter right here on my chin. And then the guy puts the peanut butter on his chin. He goes, okay, thank you. And he goes, get out! he throws the Chinese food at the ground. He goes, get out!
That's
Yeah, so
crazy.
good.
Oh, he's
It's
so
very
Yeah, you
funny,
gotta watch
dude.
it. Worth a
Mhm.
watch. Worth a watch.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
amazing. You didn't hear about him until after?
No, not until like that first KT video went viral, and then like the
Yeah.
comics, were all Andy
Yeah.
Milonakis
Yeah.
Wow, he's
reference.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have
Nice.
any famous people, some celebs hit you up? Kill Tony? fans?
There's been like a couple people, but like mainly just like comedians that like I like watched while I
Okay,
was
yeah.
going to the open mics, and like now like some of them follow me, and it's like, oh, that's cool.
That's
Sugar
great.
Sean loves Kill Tony.
Yeah, he tagged me in one of his posts.
There
That
we
was cool.
go.
Nice.
Yeah.
dude.
There we go, dude.
That rules.
Yeah. Isaiah Rashad.
Oh, the rapper?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
He's
We're
great.
tight. Me and him.
There
we're
we go,
dogs.
dude.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh,
but
I
we
believed
follow
you.
each other.
Okay,
nice.
nice.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool, dude.
We're gonna get dinner sometime.
I
me
bet.
And
That's
Isaiah.
great, man.
Going
Nice,
on a
buddy.
cute little date.
I did hear a rumor about him, but
Yeah, everyone says he's gay.
yeah, I heard low key.
Really?
He had a sex tape. He had a
might
gay
be
sex tape.
I didn't
No,
know that.
really? He had a gay sex tape?
Yeah.
Where can you find that?
It was.
Where?
Seriously, where? Isaiah Rashad?
It's so gross, but where?
Ew,
think-
dude.
I think
where?
Jake's got it downloaded to his computer. Watch it there.
Yeah, bitch ass Jake. I just wanted you to poke your
Jake.
beautiful head out again, sweet
we
pea.
missed you.
We missed you so
We missed you,
bad.
Jake.
We missed you so fucking bad, Jake. God damn it.
You can't not be abusive to him, dude. It's like even when you're nice, you're mean, dude.
No, I love
I
Jake.
fucking
He's my
love
best.
you
He's,
so
he's a
much.
good friend of mine.
Jake's a sweetheart, sweet boy.
There's nothing wrong with Jake. I should be nicer to him.
You should, dude.
I should
Give
be.
him a kiss at the end of this.
I'll give him a sweet
Mhm.
fucking kiss right on his lips. No, he'd
Ooh,
hate
yeah.
that. Jake's a guy who, I think I'd sometimes do too convincing of like gay chicken.
Gay
Mhm.
chicken.
Well, you know, it's where you just like be really gay with your friend.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I've been doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think even you have a line that I can cross over.
Really?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
can be
dude,
gayer
I
than
didn't
you.
tell you, dude. Autumn asked, my girlfriend asked if I was gay because I was doing too many gay jokes. She was like, "Are you secretly gay?" I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure that's
Hispanic.
what most people
Yeah,
think
she's-
about my. You know, if they watch my comedy, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, he's gay."
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
talk
got
about
a, I
sucking
got a
cock
couple
a lot.
all the time. Every
yeah,
joke.
yeah, dude.
Every
Yeah.
joke.
She's Latin and
How
older than
else
me.
do you make a punchline?
Yeah. I'm also
Yeah, if
like,
it doesn't
I'm
end
white.
with me getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of what a punchline is?
It's like unexpectedly I get railed in my ass.
That's literally my closer. That's in my closer.
Which one?
I don't want to say it, but
Well,
it's
what's the
what-
premise?
it's the one where I'm saying if a guy was sucking my
Oh
dick.
yeah.
And there's literally part of my closers
Yeah.
me getting my dick sucked by a guy. That's a big component of it.
Well, that's funny. It's funny to get your dick sucked by a guy.
It is funny. It's
'Cause
hilarious.
it's obviously
Never
wrong
fails.
and
Yeah.
horrible and twisted and evil.
It's an
So
awful
to
thing.
even mention it is ludicrous and absurd.
Dude,
Yeah, you have to giggle.
that's like another. What you just said is like a punchline in another new bit. I'm doing. I'll tell you it after.
Well, it's clearly wrong and disgusting.
It worked once.
No, we love the gays.
No, we love gays.
We love gays here.
We should all kiss right now to prove we love the gays.
No,
What the hell?
I don't know. Luke wouldn't like that.
You just want to kiss?
Jake,
Okay.
get out here. Get out
There's a
here.
kissing
Let me kiss you
scene.
on the lips.
Have you ever kissed a boy on the lips?
I've been kissed on the lips by a boy.
Okay,
Mhm.
you made it so you almost sound a victim here. Are you,
Yeah.
are you okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Were
in
you
high
just
school,
drinking?
some guy like grabbed me on the face and just gave me a mwah. It wasn't like a
Did you know this guy?
Yeah, we were buddies.
Okay.
He was drunk. He was
Yeah.
like, mwah,
Oh, that's normal.
mwah. It was just
Okay.
a-
You know, I've
That's
kissed
not bad.
2
Yeah.
boys on the lips.
Yeah, I haven't done the dude kissing friend thing, but I have a lot of
Oh.
friends who kiss.
We should kiss, dude.
I think.
You see how he backed out
No,
so
no, I
fast?
don't like it.
Gay.
If I was gonna kiss a dude, it
would be me.
It wouldn't be you, dude.
Who would it be?
What the hell?
Who
That's
would it
fucked
be?
up. That's a cold thing to say to
That's
say to
mad
someone.
fucking
Is
Yeah.
that
rude.
fucked up?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Damn, that is
If you
kinda
said that to
fucked
me, it would hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Heath.
No
You're backing me
problem.
up.
Yeah. Why does it always
I
have
just
to
want
be
to make
Brad
love to my
Pitt?
friend, and all of a sudden you
If
give
I
me
had,
shit.
I would trans man.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
okay.
Shut up.
Dude, go-
Shut the fuck up.
Corner.
Shut up.
That's a
That's
loophole, dude.
gay. That's even
Mm.
more gay.
Mm, super gay.
That's gayer.
Uh,
You think that's gay? All right, fine.
Yeah, because what are you worried about? That you're gonna like it? Gay.
Fine.
yeah.
Who should I kiss?
Me. I got a few ideas.
You've had one idea 3 times.
Yeah, dial on.
Christoph, and Christoph.
Yeah, dude, come on.
All right, dude. Patreon.
Patreon goal.
Damn, you got a big fucking stain on these.
I know.
pants,
I dropped a spicy cream cheese on it last night.
man. That's the fattest.
yeah,
thing
you
ever.
did.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, I was eating a spicy cream cheese grilled chicken sandwich. It's really good. And a big-
Spicy cream cheese.
Yeah, it's they have it's like spicy cream cheese and like spinach and something else. Jalapenos.
I've been eating like shit since I'm here.
Oh, I've been eating
Mhm.
like a fucking idiot.
I've just been eating almost exclusively cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Fast food. hmm
Fast
Yeah.
food, and then I had the casino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been eating those Wagyu sliders at the creek.
Oh yeah, those are really
Those
good.
are good.
So good,
Mhm.
dude.
Yeah, that truck is
Might be
nice
the
there.
best burger. It's like in my top 3. I
It's
think.
really good. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's really good.
The guy likes the pod. Shout out to him. The southern dude, Dallas.
Yeah.
Shouts
Shout out
out to
Dallas,
Dallas.
dude.
Getting dick down in
Dallas.
Dallas. You know that
And he
song?
made it. There was a lady the next night. That guy made my fucking Wagyu sliders with a little more love in
There
them.
was a lady.
The lady was the next night. I got Wagyu sliders 2 nights in a row.
Okay.
I always
Oh,
ask
the
for
g- oh, I
extra
see.
love in my sliders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too, dude.
Mhm.
Me too, man. Me too.
They don't even charge. for the extra love. they just give you a
They
cute
just
little
trust
smile.
you. They just trust you inherently. They go,
Did-
Heath, he's gonna need this.
Did you start stand up here? Were you doing it in fucking Coleman, Alabama?
There wasn't stand up in Coleman, Alabama. If I wanted to do stand up, I had to drive to Huntsville.
So you would
how
go
far?
there and
It's
do
about
it?
an hour away.
Not too bad.
No, I would go like average about once a week. 1 to 3
Yeah.
times.
And then did you do it in college? Well, I guess pandemic.
I did it after college.
Yeah,
I
that
did
makes sense.
stand up. I didn't do it while I was in college.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, me either.
That was kind of like
No, I
my
did it
thing.
in
Like I
college.
dropped out, like, and I knew I didn't want to like do manual labor forever, so I
Yeah.
had to find something.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Did you know you were gonna come here like for a while?
No, I did the open mics for like 6 months, and then I found out about Kill Tony, so I started watching that show for a while.
Mhm.
And then I took a trip maybe a year later after watching the show to Texas, and I found out you had to be 21 to do any club here.
Yeah.
So I only did like one open mic for like the whole week I was down here.
Mhm.
And then then I just waited until I was 21. But basically like a good 6 months to like a year of watching the show, I knew I wanted to sign up.
Yeah, of course.
And then like I realized how expensive it would be to like just like try to take a trip every time I wanted to sign up.
Yeah.
So I had to move
Right.
if I wanted to make it a
Were
possibility.
you driving?
Yeah, I drove to Texas.
Damn, that's a long.
How far is
drive.
that from Alabama?
It's about 12 hours. But
Oh!
I split it up between days. Like
Yeah.
I stopped in Louisiana
Nice.
and then
No,
took
that's
a little nap.
You just sleep in the car?
No, I got a hotel.
okay. Yeah, you can't have a child sleeping in the car. Just let that in. It's
Someone's
crazy.
gonna break the window
Yeah,
for my
dude,
safety.
yeah, literally. They're like, "Where are they? Where are your folks?
Wake
Wake up, boy!"
You got like a stuffed animal in the backseat. Like, put your hands in the fucking air! Get away from the kid!
Ah. Where are we at, Jake? Are we at?
Just over an hour, like an hour and 5.
Okay.
Wrap it.
We can wrap things up. Is that okay, Heath?
Yeah, but you know, we'll do the rest after the cameras are off.
Yeah,
Wink,
once we
wink.
stop
After the
recording.
cameras are off, dude.
Yeah, we'll get
That's where we
Jake
get the
out
good
here.
stuff.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
It's gonna be a fucking fuck fest.
Yeah, we're gonna get gay and fuck each other.
Wink.
Fucking
We're gonna have gay sex with each
Hardcore
other.
gay intercourse.
Wink, wink. If you know what I mean.
Eyes closed.
Damn, Heath, that feels like you don't like it, dude.
No, it's the most assured I could make anyone in the room is by closing my eyes.
Hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know you like something?
Mm-hmm.
He's at peace.
Yeah. You're also pretty.
All right. Anything you want to plug, bud?
No, not really.
Nice. I
All
love
right.
that.
The Instagram, the real Heath man.
The
The
real
real
Heath
Heath
man.
man. Follow
Yeah.
him.
Hey, if you're new to the pod, subscribe. Leave a little algo comment for us, boys. If
Yeah.
you're old or new to the podcast,
Mhm.
leave a little algo comment on the regular episode, you know? Bump those numbies up.
Bump the numbies.
Thank you, dude. And shout out the Weeklings.
Shouts out.
Comment
Alright.
some winky faces.
Yeah,
Comment
yeah.
some winkies.
Comment some winky
Comment
faces.
some winky faces.
Just do Heath winky face and see
Yeah.
if you end up on a list somewhere.
Uh-huh.
See you guys.
See ya.